What's this? Looks like something's very dead here. Carp, I think. You can see the scales on it. That thing's huge. Wow. The thinking behind getting on the island is there's no bears, there's no moose, there's no wolves, there's no coyotes, probably spiders, but it's a lot safer to deal with Canadian spiders than it is any of the other 4 that I named. Oh, there's a beaver, bro. Big nasty beaver. I didn't even think about beavers, they're nasty. Old Justin. I'll take one down if I have to. I'm thinking right in here is gonna be perfect for a tent, right along the water. Only thing I have to worry about is beaver. But let's get on here and have a look, get unpacked, and we'll get fishing here. Oh, trusty boat. So I froze like 3 of these bottles. We'll keep a couple in my cooler bag for when I'm fishing to cool fish down, but that's gonna be drinking water. All right, let's go for an explore. Oh, frog. Oh, a snake, crikey. Look at this guy, garter snake. Look at him. I was going to get our shot with my camera, but he was too quick. Would not have thought there'd be snakes out here. Add that to the list. Oh, look at this. Found a little honey hole. Little log. Perfect. Like a big branch. Perfect. I'm going to walk this edge here and cast along and see if we can't get ourselves a walleye, and hopefully we can get one, because I'm going to go real hungry if I don't. On here I've got the Berkeley grass pig 5-inch, and I forget the weight of it, but I think it's a 1/4 ounce. Oh, fish! Fish! Hit on the drop, kind of 1 or 2 pumps and bang. Out of there, out of there. He might be too big, this guy. There we have it, little shore-based walleye. He's gonna be too big, I think, so I'm just gonna let him go. But that's the right flavour. Oh no. Well, that was kind of short-lived. Next cast, bang, twang, off my rod, there goes the grass pig, the only one I had. But for now, I've retied quickly. I'm going to set up my tent here, and then we're going to get out in the kayak and target some walleye. I'm marking a lot of minnows here. I did catch up fish there, so I'm just going to drift around in this bay for a bit, and if I have no luck, I'll go on the other side of the island. But all I'm going to be using is some Northern Lights minnows. And I'm just going to bounce out along the bottom and see how we go. There we go. Oh, big perch. Woohoo! That's a monster perch. Gonna be so good in the pan. Stoked. We've got some supper. Beauty. I'm going to measure this guy up because I'm curious, because that's a really nice sized perch. Close to 12-inch of the bread bag, just to keep the blood and stuff away. Well, I think I'm going to pop out the front of these islands here. I'm out in 27, 28 feet of water, but I am marking fish here. Dropped the anchor for the first time on the trip. Cast up onto the shelf and pull it back. Hopefully it'll hold me out this deep. There we go, on the drop, on the full. Feels decent too. There we go. There we have it. I'm going to measure this guy up. So that could be the second part of supper, I think. His fins have a little bit been attacked, but that's a nice walleye. I'd say because of his tail, he's kind of on 45, but he's going to be the second part of supper tonight. Nice. And here he goes. Oh, decent fish. Oh, it's got a bit of weight too. Oh, big weight. Look at my rod. Big weight. Oh my. I've not made any ground on this thing. Oh, tail wrap. I think tail wrap. Oh, it's a decent fish. I've got to be careful of my anchor line here. I've not made any ground on this thing at all. Oh, that's scary. I have to tighten my drag here a bit, I think. Oh, it could be big pike. Big pike, I think. Oh. Leader right here. Oh, I've got to sneak him around the other side here from my net. Oh, big walleye, stag walleye. Oh yes, that's a tank walleye. Oh my god, that thing is huge, bro. Look at the size of that thing. Absolute tank walleye. Perfect. That thing is awesome. Lake of the Prairies walleye. Oh, thing is girthy. Oh, it's a master for sure. 29 incher. That's probably my third or fourth master walleye. There she goes. Woohoo! I honestly thought that was just a big pike. Well, not big, but like a decent sized pike. Super stoked on that fish. Let's go again. Oh, another decent fish. Woohoo! There we go. He'd be just about size. He'd be just a bit over. I'd say he's probably a 19 incher. Let's let him go. See you, buddy. I think that was a fish. Yep. Oh, fish are cast here right now. If I do catch a few fish, I might take them home. So if they're nice in the size limit. Right at the top of the mouth. Beautiful fish. This one's a bit lighter, but they're just hammering that, just casting up off that shelf. 21 incher, solid fish. This guy's got Hayden's name written all over it. 37. He's only little, but it's perfect for what I'm after. Okay, buddy. So you're allowed to take 4 walleye home per person, in between 35 centimeters, 45 centimeters. All other fish have to go back. So I have 1 that I'll be taking home. Perfect, 44 centimeters. Another nice eater. I think I'm gonna probably put him in the bag as well. Yeah, need a bigger cooler bag. there you go. That's another nice eater, but this guy's going to go back. I think that's it from me now. I'm going to head back. I've got some fish to clean. I'm thinking about getting some better firewood, and I want to try and get some snaps of these birds. So last one from here, and then we'll go do some shore fishing as well. If I can get a bit closer. Well, what a good little session that was. I'm back now. The wind's picked up like a little bit more southerly, so I'm actually going to grab my fire pit and my lumber here and move it on the other side of the tent so I don't smoke myself out. This kind of wet, swampy wood does stink, so I'm going to move that over here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my other rod and I'm going to set it up here. 2 minnows, chuck it out with the weight, a pickerel rig, and we'll see if we can't get a fish or two doing it that way. Got this handy little saw at work. I want to try them on some kind of better lumber, but let's see what it's like on this. It's not bad. Perfect. I mean, you wouldn't want to do a bunch of it, but it's good to break down just some pieces here. I only really need enough just to cook some fish, get some embers, so time to set up a bit of shore fishing here. Got my old faithful Shimano with a pickerel rig here. Just got to put a weight on it and some minnows. What size are they? I think they're 5/8. Now I did do a little scan here in the kayak for depth, and it drops right out to 18 feet, just, I don't know, 30 foot off shore here, so check the drag. Not going to cast it too far. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. All right, time to clean some fish. What I'm going to do, because it's super sandy, I didn't really consider that when I was cleaning it. Give her a little rinse. Oh, look how sandy these guys are. Sand walleye. Right, so what I've got here, some whole egg mayo, and then I'll put the fish into this and then into the panko. Big on. Just making the fire. Got hammered. It's just sinking. It's not ideal timing. I really need to get this fire going. I'm getting hungry. Crushed. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Might have to go chase. Gotta be careful, I've only got size 2 bait holder hooks. Ooh. Oh wow, okay. So I can't give it too much drag. It's turned around. No wires, give me pike vibes. Oh, nice pike vibe. Oh, if I land this, is going to be not a miracle, but it's going to be a good job. Oh, hoo-hoo! Right in front of him. There we go. Nice. That is a wicked jack. Probably a 37, 38 incher. 37, 38 inch pike offshore. Just a small hook. Let's let him go. There he goes. Whew, that was sick. Coconut oil, and then I'm going to put the fish in the panko, which I've crushed down before I put it in the bag just to get a bit of extra crispy. Smaller piece next to it. Coating didn't really stick as much as I want it, but she'll be alright. Couple of pickles. Oh yeah, nice. Delicate operation. That's it for me here today. Got my fire set up, the water bottle right near it because I've only got ice, so getting that warm, rod set up, hopefully it'll go off soon, and the fire just cranked. So thanks for a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, everyone. It was a pretty bumpy night. The wind picked up pretty hard here, and these on the old sunshade started opening up, so the wind was just blowing in and I was getting pretty cold. So I did get probably a good 4 or 5 hours sleep, but I've woken up to an absolute beautiful day, and I've actually noticed there's a lot of carp just breaching all in this bay. Well, I don't think I'm gonna dilly-dally. As you can see, starting to get a bit lumpier out here. The wind's starting to pick up, and I'm a little bit nervous about getting back. I don't want the wind to pick up anymore, and the wind's supposed to turn a bit more westerly, which will be ugly for me with my fully loaded kayak. So that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for following. Subscribe, like, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next time.